Hi everyone, welcome back to Hanley Outdoors. Now in today's video, we're going to compare the GoPro Hero 12 with the all-new Insta360 X4 8K 360 camera. We're going to see which one's the best outdoor adventure action camera companion. And at the end, you'll know specifically what these cameras are meant for, or which camera is best for you. Whether you use GoPros or Insta360s for hiking, biking, fishing, surfing, etc. Make sure to stick around to the end because the camera stabilization comparison is brutal. Anyway, you're watching Hanley Outdoors, and if you enjoy the outdoors or the content we do here at Hanley Outdoors, sometimes we're just salmon fishing or exploring a lake in my dad's professional salmon fishing boat. Sometimes we go camping or hike up in the mountains to go fishing in lakes. We also sometimes do videos about GoPros or even crayfish in a river. Sometimes we even put GoPros in crayfish traps. Most of the time it's just epic adventures in the outdoors in 4K. So make sure to subscribe if you enjoy content like that. Now here are 5 things you need to know about the GoPro Hero 12 versus Insta360 X4. So number 1, resolution. Now it's always been a thing where 360 cameras are always behind in resolution when they're in single lens mode. But in single lens mode with the Insta360 X4, you can get 4K 60 FPS. In 360, it could record 8K 30 FPS, which when you reframe that, which you need to, it turns out to be 4K 30 FPS all around, anywhere you want to reframe it to. It's like a globe or a sphere. But still, the GoPro Hero 12 isn't a 360 camera, but it can record in 5.3K 60 FPS. And if that's not enough, it can record in 4K 120 FPS and even 2.7K 240 FPS, which is crazy. And for number 2, they both come with one removable and rechargeable lithium-ion battery. GoPro calls their battery the Endura battery, which is 1,720 milliamp hours. But the Insta360 X4's battery comes in at double its size physically and the capacity of 2,290 milliamp hours, which even though the X4 is bigger and it records at higher resolution as 360, it still can overall in most situations record 1.5 times or more longer most of the time versus the GoPro's battery. But one of my favorite things about the Insta360 X4's battery is how safe it is, reliable, how big it is, and is the most easiest and most genius system for any camera battery to lock into a camera. And yes, for number 3, you already know this is coming, the overheating part. Now this has been an issue with all action cameras. This issue is mostly with GoPros, but because the Insta360 X4 is a little different, records at really high resolution, it can't have the most efficient processor. X4, it can overheat. Mostly with the GoPro, it'll overheat when you're in a somewhat warm environment and you're recording most likely at your higher resolution. It'll just shut off, stop recording, let you know that needs to stop overheating, just needs to cool off for a few minutes. Number 4, usability. Now if GoPro is using the app, exporting it, setting it up, and just recording with it, it's super easy. Now with the Insta360 or Insta360 X4 to be specific, it's a lot easier. All right, so for number 5, in-camera gimbal-like stabilization. With all action cameras, this is really essential. Kind of iPhones also have this too. Let me just say this, GoPros have always been known for their really good stabilization. I think they even won an award. But I think Insta360, especially the X4, has maybe something else to say about that. As I was going to show you guys some side-by-side camera comparisons, I decided to maybe show you from my past video some comparison from the GoPro Hero 12 and the Insta360 X4, the stabilization. It's like crazy. It's like moving in a video game with X4. Now sure, it differs in different situations and different areas. Especially, I heard with low light, it's a little bit different stabilization-wise. But overall, pretty impressive. Insta360 might just be completely better than GoPro. I guess Flow State finally beat Hypersmooth. And to answer the final question of the video, I would choose the GoPro Hero 12 for its best action camera companion, especially for hiking. It just captures that resolution. It's normal, you don't need to reframe it. Although reframing is not really difficult at all. However, the Insta360 X4 is super close to just being the best, but I would honestly choose the X4 to get the most out of my money in an action camera because it records in 360. It does everything you want it to do, and just barely lower resolutions or frame rates. Instead of 4K 120, you get 4K 60. It's fine. But if you were to just buy one for everything you were to do with an action camera, I kind of choose the Insta360. It really depends, and I hope this video mostly told you some things you want in an action camera and applied that to what you're going to use that for. Not just to figure out which one is your best outdoor action camera companion. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway guys, that'll do it for today's video. In the corner, as you see right here, you can check out this video for the full review on the Insta360 X4. There's so many things I could add into this video, but you can check out that full review video there if you want in the corner, or you can even answer as many questions as you want in the comments and I'll respond to them instantly to 2 hours, because a lot of times when you guys comment, it pops up when I'm on my device and I can answer it instantly as long as it's a question. And if you want, you can follow me on Instagram, Henley Outdoors, for future video leaks. And see you guys in the next video. Ask any questions as you want, and stay outdoorsy.